Look at this good sunlight, y'all. The glory of the Lord shineth upon us. Yes. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Cali Rose Experience. Today it is me and Oink Oink. Oink Oink, Oink Oink. Oink Oink is Anu's favorite toy, and I decided to keep Oink Oink with me today. So Oink Oink is going to the doctors with me today. We are going to see my dad today. We are going to drop off stuff today. We're just going. So come on, go with me today. I'll wait for you to come to me. I'm holding on. How many of y'all find a song and y'all just play it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again until you literally cannot play the song anymore? Like until you get so sick of the song. That's me right now. This Madison Ryan, oh, she is so beautiful and her music is so beautiful. I'm in love. All right, guys, so I'm going in now. I just got up to the doctor's appointment. Today is actually my doctor's birthday, along with my friend Chef Jimmy in Nigeria. So let's just see how my appointment goes today. Hi. Hello, lovely.
How are you?
I'm doing good today. How are you? Today is my doctor's birthday. You guys, if I look kind of slow, I don't want to say slow, but if you notice me looking in the wrong direction of the camera, it's because I'm trying to get used to recording this way and not this way. You know, so forgive me, please. All right, guys, so I lost 2.5 pounds, but I have to keep in consideration that I am on my monthly cycle, so that does add water weight. So we are in the green. My blood pressure is amazing, and it has been amazing since I got off of my pill on December 26th. So I am super excited for the progress. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. So I have not been working out, and it makes me kind of sad because I have not been doing myself justice. So my doctor just gave me a goal for 2 months that I have to get down to 250. Today I weighed in at 272. So you guys gotta hold me accountable for working out. I have to get it done. Just get it done. So my doctor said I gotta start eating more. So I brought these protein packs. They have nuts and cheese and meat. I'm just scared to eat. But he said I'm doing myself a disservice. I have to eat 6 small meals a day. Ugh. Okay, so I just left my dad. I dropped him off some dressing and chicken and some homemade turkey gravy and some cranberry sauce to go with it because he said my food was so good, y'all. I really like my dad. I know that sounds weird to say, but as you get older and you get to be an adult, your parents are still your parents, but you get to look at them more as human beings. You get to see who they are as people. And there are a lot of things that I really love about my dad. I love that he worked with his hands and loves cars and how articulate his mind is. I love my dad's passion for music. I can remember us driving as a kid, when I was a little girl, and my dad would be playing all of these different types of music. And my favorite song is Always and Forever. And if you don't know it, let's play it. Here it goes. Always and forever. It's just like a dream. Every day, love you, my a smile. Take time to tell me you really care, and we'll share tomorrow together. I'll always love you forever, always forever.
Girl, now you know you need to stop right now.
Not just that.
So you really just gonna keep singing?
You know,
you really just gonna keep on singing?
That song too. My dad has great taste in music. I have this very vivid memory of me knowing every single word to the Tupac song when I was about 7 years old. Your body is banging, baby. I love the way you flaunt it. Come and give it to Daddy Sugar. Now tell me how you want it. That song when I was about 7 years old, and I heard him cut the music, and he was like, Deanna, you better know them ABCs and 1, 2, 3s as good as you know these words to this song. And I'm just like, yeah, I did though. So yeah, long story short, like, there are so many things I love about my dad. His love for food. Sandwiches are my favorite. Sandwiches are my dad's favorite. Fresh sandwiches though, not any sandwich. I'm talking like thick deli sandwiches with lots of toppings and dressing and just good stuff. Like, I love that. I love that about him. But overall, I love that my dad is Kurt. He's just who he is, and he's always been Kurt, and I hope that he knows that he is amazing to me. So I love you, Dad. I love you very much. I do. Man, I wish I could have some cheesecake. I can't have nothing, y'all. Nothing. So I got a little time, y'all. I want to take you to the old neighborhood where I grew up at. I am not far from there, and let me take you around. I don't think that I've done this for you guys, so this will be a little interesting and a little bit of memory lane for me. I grew up in a small part of Detroit called Brightmoor on the west side, and this is 8 Mile and Lasher. This specific area here is very familiar to me, as this was where the core amount of shopping. There used to be a video store here that they would bring us to as a kid. The beauty supply right here. To your left used to be the thrift store that we would shop at when I was a little girl. Then there was a meat market that I would come to with my grandmother. And this is Lasher. We are driving towards 7 Mile. This is the infamous 7 Mile. My best friends lived on 7 Mile. I went to Taft Middle School, which is on 7 Mile in Berg. This area is a lot different than it was when I was a kid. If you look right here, this used to be a very popular golfing area. Now it's just all grown up and over. All right, so we are getting closer to the neighborhood. I'm gonna pick up the phone so I can just kind of tell you guys what's going on. Oh wow, it's flooded right here, literally flooded. You can't get through. All right, so all of this is what I know to be my neighborhood. If you look to the left, this is Old Redford Theater. This has been here since the 50s, okay? And this area looks a lot different. This is Lasher and Grand River. And we are now coming up on my familiar territory, which is 6 Mile or McNichols. It's called McNichols, but we call it 6 Mile. And I'm now going to turn down the street called Rockdale. This is Rockdale. This is around the corner from where I grew up at. There's still plenty of houses. My sister's best friend, Anissa, used to live in this house. I walked up and down this street many of days. Oh my God, there are so many houses missing. There's literally no houses left. This house right here to the right is where my babysitter Mavis, this is where we got babysat at when we was a kid, my brother and sister. So the next block is called Dolphin, and this is the block that I grew up on. When we first moved to Brightmoor, we were one of 2, maybe 3 families that were black on the block. It was predominantly white, and this whole neighborhood was full with houses. These houses are still here. This is where Debbie lived. This is the house where it was drug dealers. And then where it is empty at right here is where my house was. Yep. That's where my house was. There's nothing there right now to this day, but I lived right there where that is. And this is the house where my best friend Roslyn lived at. This is the house where Poncita lived at. Wow, guys, this is crazy. And this is what we used to call the first hill. This is so crazy. Look at these houses, y'all. I cannot explain. So there used to be a house right here. And this house, a terrible tragedy happened in this house. A terrible, terrible tragedy happened in this house. I won't talk about it because it's not mine to talk about, but yeah, I'm gonna turn around. I literally watched crack come through this neighborhood as a little girl. I watched crack sweep in and take over. I was in the middle of shootouts, crackheads everywhere. Like, this whole neighborhood used to be filled with houses everywhere. I'm taking you guys up what we used to call the first hill. There used to be houses. My friend Billy lived there. There's 3 hills in my neighborhood. This is the first one. And right ahead where you see this white end structure was where my elementary school used to be, which is no more. It looks like they're turning it into a garden, a neighborhood garden. My elementary school was right here. It was a big school called Houghton. It's no longer there. Right here in this house where this lady is coming out of was called Wellspring. That was a center for us to go and learn, people that needed a little bit more help, things like that. It's been there since I was 6 years old, even before that. Now I'm gonna take you guys down the second hill. It's very unfortunate because this used to be a very beautiful neighborhood. I remember this white house right here on the right. That was the nicest house. And so we're going down the second hill. This house right here on the corner, straight ahead, we used to call it, Mr. Casey used to live here. He had the nicest house on the whole block. Rest in peace, Mr. Casey. So yeah, guys, this is just a little portion, a part of Brightmoor where I grew up at. As you can see, it is just desolate. It's torn down, you know. Grandy's right there on the corner, the Hood Coney. So yeah, you would never guess by my life or looking at me that I come from where I come from. Like, riding through here just really made me very thankful to God for all that He has done for me and for all that He does for me and where He has brought me from. Every school that I went to is no longer here. My elementary school, my middle school, and my high school is no longer here. I be remembering I'm from Detroit when I come to Detroit. Like, it be the same exact energy. Like, people give you the same exact energy that you give them. I swear, it's like crazy. Like, this dude next to me, he looking at me because he riding on my tail, almost hit me. I don't understand that. Why you so close to my car? Then you looking at me crazy when you get on the side of me. It brings something out of me that made me want to be like, nah, that's the old me. Y'all will never understand, man. So yes, back to what I was saying. I'm very thankful to God for keeping my life. I have been through some things. Been through some things is an understatement. I have lived through some things, okay?
if God ever leads me to tell y'all stories, I'll definitely do story times about some of the things that me and my friends got into, about some of the situations that I got myself into, about some of the situations that I've survived where I probably should not be here right now. And I know y'all thinking like, whatever, Deanna. No, really, okay?
So I would be lying if I said today was not very emotional for me after visiting my neighborhood and seeing the conditions that it was in. But I made it home safely, and I decided to go ahead and plan my next day, which would be today. And it did not go according to plan, but things did end up working out. So after I did that, I decided to go ahead and make a quick 10-minute dinner for myself. I had this jerk seasoning that I wanted to use, and it was extra spicy. I sauteed some already done chicken because I just needed something quick. I will be doing meal prep next week, as you will see at the end of this video, so please stay tuned for that. I'm going to go ahead and speed it up so you can see how I made this. It is basically the same variation of the stir fry that I've been making for the last week because it is easy. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Okay, so now I'm going to share with you guys the process of weighing out my food. At this point, 5 weeks post-op bariatric surgery, I am only able to eat about 3.5 ounces of food at a time, and sometimes not even that. It is the most uncomfortable thing. Food is not a great experience when you eat. Like, it is not something that I enjoy. So hopefully and prayerfully I can get back to the point to where I enjoy eating again one day. So I took a little bit of that out, and that was my dinner. Today has been an energy taxing day, but a great day nonetheless. And I just want to thank you so much for watching my vlogs, for staying in tune with me. I love you. Bye. Remember, you are not where you come from, but there is beauty in the past.